Where to next?
What was that?
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Remarkable.
scared. Dead. Good. More for me. Odd. I feel better.
We are trapped. Help us. Release us. We are here. Here. We are trapped. Help us. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
The brain lifts from the skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh! My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as
Another step forward.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Geich machinery. I can make no sense of it.
The machine made them hostile.
I will ascend.
Let me help!
brain in a jar.
A rune. But for what?
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. Suddenly, then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the bio. A shiver runs across your mind.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing.
Enough.
She's right.
Another brain.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Make way. I'm ready. On my way. Never a dull moment.
Take this ship, or Zarya will have your head!
Let my name be known.
My faith will protect me. Blood comes easy these days. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Leave him to me. Forces in the sticks.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Got to keep fighting. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Or your spine is mine.
I must reach the helm.
Let's end this. Time to push my luck again.
The furnace is ours!
Ready. Nothing will stand in my way.
Take it! Or Zarya will have your head!
Got to concentrate.
Come a little closer.
Need to stay focused.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's finish this.
No choice but to keep going.
It's your turn.
What should I do?
Can't even catch my breath. Nothing important is ever easy.
Throw that shit in the...
Survival is all that matters.
My path be true. Focus. I need to reach the transponder.
Where do I go from here? Don't waste a step.
Moving.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Ah!
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Open up. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
afford to stay idle.
Does this count as adventuring? More of those wretched things.
I can't afford to fail.
Another fight.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight.
Oh, so much for peace. I won't give in. Very well.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
All right, what now?
Can't afford to stay idle. My faith protects me.
A mind flare. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if indoor. Best be careful.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow. Broken. Must have been here a while.
hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Carefully now.
Zora was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half-elf.
Come. The horn... A creche must be... Action, not reaction.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
The nine hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Let's do this.
I am fury. I am death.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Can't slow down.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
On the move.
Victory awaits. Open up.
Light on my feet.
Time to strike.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn them.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
A horde must have settled nearby. More will come, and more after that.
Being watched.
You led them to our door! There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Tell that to the dead.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt. With a thump, the armored man...
Enough. We need to pack up and...
Didn't have the same vigor fighting goblins as they did eat for once.
Let's try to avoid any more.
Now that's settled. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Let's not forget why we're here.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more.
First, I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then, a foul blood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history.
Never mind their history. Let's look for help.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh, action, not reaction.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over
For a
us.
dull moment.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylva.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. Can we all just...
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use... These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
The waiting's getting to me.
Children! Look who's here.
Go on. Not bad.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine.
The famous Blade of...
Hero Blade.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Defender of the people.
aged in many more interesting times.
That might be worth a look.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. See nothing out of when you turn back. There's...
Hold out your hand, lady. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen it. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe call it heads or tails. See? That's the kind. I've got more where that came from. Real cheat, too. Interested? Okay, heads or tails? Call it. There. Happy? Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? There. Happy? Lady, come on. Okay. Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy? Fine. Heads or tails? We have heads! There. Happy? Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy? You're killing me here, lady. You really are. Just take the ring, huh? Free sample. Now, you want to take a look at the other stuff I got? Or maybe you just want to go? You got it. One sec. That's what I got. You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or... Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. You tree-hugging bastard! Step back. You sully our holy ground. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! No.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart. Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Positive. You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Tell me about this place. Yes,
By Sylvanas, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol? What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
No helping it. We're exposed now.
The bird's eyes are...
I see you. Just...
This may be captured.
There. It's up to her now. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in.
There's something in that vessel.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still,
We have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Not everyone subscribes.
Mutatis mutandis! Omnia mutandis!
Never wanted the easy path. Seems simple enough.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your... Chucky. Fine.
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongues.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Swing and swing and parry. And again. Swing and swing and...
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it. These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
I could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
have good timing. Never been much, but you're not here for heroics. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone. Then our interests. I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. From Hellspawn to angry druids, I'm definitely buying my way to Baldur's Gate.
That's curious.
I suppose you've... the ravenous... You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake. It might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Easy. Consider your predicament. One skull, two tenants. I could fix it all. Like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. Although, one might say, I'll be there.
Necklace has a Harper sigil. Why were they here?
Back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before. Pincers pierce. back of the crevice lies a bag, enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The infuriated spiders pour in all directions like sand. The swarm is coming.
Forever dauntless.
Can't give up.
Still on my feet.
Swift and lethal.
Come on, can't stay idle.
A bag lies within the crevice, enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. You stash the bag in your pack. Something clinks.
Let's have a look. Swift as my feet can carry me. I'll take that.
Do you think
These
your
tracks,
search speed laser?
goblins. People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a...
You... The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. You are...
An oil bear.
Shut up, Andric.
The injured man locks eyes with you. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? I suppose...
May the Absolute...
True soul. Absolute. What did...
Strange power resonates within your limbs move, while as its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole...
As soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests. Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Let's move.
thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Bet you will too. Just like my mates here did. Contract cleverly left out, we'd be tits deep in these buggers. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Come on. We're wasting time.
There, on the rooftops. Fresh blood awaits.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us! Wait! Stand down! Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Move it, lads!
Leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
What have we got? Stop!
The goblin seems unsure.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need? You are...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach.
until you rest.
Pardon, madam. I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower.
I knew something to eat.
All right, then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light.
Me! Cut me loose! Well, get on with it. I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me. What then? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Haven't seen that game in years.
The Blade of Frontiers, Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Blacket's will be done.
I saw you training those children. You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned the lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
I'm talented. Shoot sting. Yeah.
Goblins ahead.
Shove over, Claw!
Well done, it cranks.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Looking ahead. Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
A new age is dawning with goblet. Come, fill the front line. For great glory. Draw Reichsland's best.
Welcome, your greatness. I've got some good stuff if you're looking to buy.
Been a pleasure. The Loungers are quick. Here follow, fight by far and wide, with the inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filfhenny. So raise it, your...
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
You!
Do as she says.
Wait a tick!
Oh, son, what are you doing? To you. Come. I am... Wait! Oh, wait!
Come on, pigeon!
Now, look what you...
Come on!
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Gribbo. Idiot!
Right, yes.
We have to find Halcyon before it's too late.
Statue of Seluna. This room must...
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Come on now. They're just having a bit of... Oi! State!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response.
You one of those... You're guessing you're after Minfara. Could be a... She's into...
Seluna. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. Though, no matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
That'll be some real fun.
Hey! You trying to...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Now that's an idea. I should have...
This should burn going down.
Over here, lads! I propose... What you standing here all dry for? Come here, have a drink! What should we toast to, eh? Guys! This one's giving us a toast!
You raise your glass and shout.
You can always take a bite out of me. Finding those looters and crushing them.
Go on, drink up! That's it. Down the hatch. Now get out of my way. I need another drink.
They're dead! Must have been those strangers.
You poisoned us!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You're right. Whoever did this could be anywhere by now.
Someone's killing us off! Battle stations!
Be careful, your gloriousness. Someone's got it. On you. Be careful.
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Patience breeds madness.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you.
She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. catch up with you when it's time to camp for...
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise.
There are important matters to discuss. Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Amended, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once, because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. Indeed. Make haste.
There is work to do.
I shall be here in thy camp, as thou...
There's no time to waste.
Defender of the people.
Assume nothing.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Yeah? Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Let's hop. Soldier.
Me. I shall be here in my camp as the...
Let's march!
things have stayed interesting. A key. Wonder what it opens.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed.
What now?
Can't afford to let up.
Gods, it's hot in here.
This is my time. Two steps at a time.
Fuck yes.
No holding back.
Put him up.
Where do I go from here?
What's the plan? Got to press on.
Time to push my luck again. At the ready.
Go.
This is my time. Making my move.
Now this is my happy place.
Blood comes easy these days.
Won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't.
need your help. Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots.
Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Ugh. I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Softer than a whisper.
Wits and blades, always sharp. Best avoid that trap.
Sharp as ever.
Don't burn yourself. A trap. Time to dance. Easy. This place is hungry for blood. Looky! That's curious. Maybe if I was a quarter of the size.
still breathing, despite everything.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need? Sylvanas.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into. That put the wind back in my sails. What's the story?
The whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal. Stealth mode activated.
No one stopped me yet.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat. Mystery meat, tougher.
I need some help. Hurry. I've got one of those brain things there, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the other? There. Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I don't want to crowd you. I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the... And good luck.
No worshippers left there.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Your tastes must turn to the... I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies. But even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes... Something terrible has happened to you. Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go on! I have to see this!
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
Don't wear her out entirely, priest. I might have use for her yet.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it. That's it!
Not the worst technique, priest. Good.
Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance. Oh, as did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Well, whatever you're into.
That was not what I expected to see today.
Yes, I must try this technique. Or perhaps
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine. Keep what's it to ya? Then catch one.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Take him for a joke, why? Bring him back when he's up. Here's the key.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. Volothemp Gedam, realm-renowned author, auteur, and tastemaker at your service. Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerun you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley. An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by smashing! I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Fight this obedience. Follow my teaching.
That the jingle of coin I hear? Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. Pleasure. Need something? Pleasure.
Is life but a waking death, or doth it serve some other purpose?
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers. Excellent. Watch your back.
I shall be here in my camp as the
What now?
important matters to discuss.
Don't touch me.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Mutatis, mutatis! Mutatis, mutatis!
Best get going.